Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Tutorial Tuesday. This week I'm doing the Seashell Nails. I'm using a couple of the new fall colors just to tease you a little bit, but you can use literally any color gel to do this seashell look. So starting off, I'm just doing 2 coats of Doll Face. Honestly, this color has awesome coverage. I probably could have got away with 1, but I'm kind of a stickler for 2. So I did the 2 coats, and giving that a half cure is fine because you're still going to be adding stuff onto this. Okay, so I'm using the stripey brush from the Selena Riden art brushes. You can use any striper for this though. Uber Chic has one as well. You don't need the Selena Riden ones for this, but I do recommend a striper brush. So all I'm going to do here is put my brush in the gel and get a bit of a glob on the end. With these stripers, if you have a glob on your brush, you'll have a glob on your nail. So I'm getting a bit of a glob on my end here, and I'm just sort of placing it on the tip and then dragging it up my nail. And this is really as easy as it gets for this look. And then I'm just going to give that a quick cure because it is a little bit thick. So if you try to do more than just 1 or 2 lines at a time, it'll end up spreading out a little bit. And the whole point of these seashell nails is that it has that texture of the shell on it. And then I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing up kind of the sides of my nail here. So it's just a matter of getting a little glob on there, placing it on the nail, and lightly dragging it up to the center, up by the cuticle area. It doesn't have to be all the way up because you are gonna embellish it. Oh, you don't have to, but I think it looks nice if you just embellish at the end anyways. And the nice thing about curing in between as well is if you lay down a line that you don't like, you can always just take some after wipe it off, and try again. And once you have all your lines down and you're happy with the way your shell looks, you can go ahead and give that a full 60-second cure. And for the rest of my look today, I'm putting some Grace Kelly from the Fall Glitter Collection on my middle finger here. So that's just a nice easy paint on. I use an old Pro Round for my glitters, but you can use whatever brush you like. And then I've actually done a little bit of a chrome on the rest of my nails just to pull a little more gold into the look to bring that Grace Kelly color in a little bit more. So to do the chrome, it's just a nice super thin coat of top gloss, and I mean really thin. I cannot stress how important it is to have a thin coat of top gloss. If you have this too thick, it creates a tightening sensation for your clients. It's actually very uncomfortable for the first up to 48 hours. So really thin with your top gloss, and then you're giving that a 20-second cure. And today I'm using the Morocco Chrome from Light Elegance and using just an eyeshadow applicator to rub that on. And finishing off my look today with Super Shiny from Light Elegance. So on those chrome nails, just making sure you get it all the way to the cuticles and around your sides and your edges. If you don't have top coat over part of the chrome, it will rub off. And then for the shell nail, I like to really brush in between everything and make sure that I don't have like a big blob of top coat anywhere, so that you really see the dimension in those lines that we created. And then as always, giving that a full 60-second cure. And I'm just going to finish off my shell nail here with a couple little rhinestones. So as always, I'm using my Bondini glue, and I like to put this on a tile and then use any cheap daughter tool. You want it to be cheap because glue is going to get built up on it, to apply just a dab of glue onto the nail. And then the crystals that I'm using today is from the multi-white opal pack. So I chose this one because the white opal pack, the largest size, is actually like a little pearl, and then the white opals, of course, in the smaller size. And then I'm actually going to add in just a little 3SS crystal onto my edges as well to finish that off. And as always, ending with a little bit of cuticle oil. And then there you have it. Those are the seashell nails. So it's a really nice summery look. It's really elegant almost, but it's a fun, easy art technique to do. I feel like anybody can do this one. It's really simple. And the biggest key on this guy is having a striper brush. So as always, questions and comments in the section below. If you have any suggestions for future tutorials, you can give me an email. My email is tessa@nailbasics.ca. Don't forget to subscribe to us here on YouTube and go like us on Facebook and Instagram.